Don't believe the cynics. Hollywood gets just as misty-eyed on Valentine's Day as the rest of the country. The celebrity couples are all smiles, walking hand in hand. The only difference from your town is that here, some of the guys are pretty well along in years, and the gals are sometimes young. Older men, younger women, our inside story for today.
There are no strings tied to you. Not yet.
For years, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall set the standard for May-December romances in Hollywood. When they married, he was 46 and she was 20. Since then, plenty of others have followed suit.
It had to be you.
Cary Grant had 2 marriages to younger women. He was 33 years older than Diane Cannon and 47 years the senior of 5th wife Barbara Harris. When Fred Astaire married jockey Robin Smith, he was 81 and she was just 35. Today, everybody from Dudley Moore to Johnny Carson to Rolling Stone Bill Wyman have taken the plunge, all with women some might mistake as their daughters. At 66, Telly Savalas has fathered 2 children with 32-year-old wife Julie. He says robbing the cradle has its advantages.
It's like robbing from her in order to keep the fountain of youth going. Julie, for me, has been a great experience in so many ways. As a mother, as a wife, as the children she's given me, I intend to live to be 100.
Sometimes there can be unexpected obstacles to overcome. For 53-year-old Dennis Hopper, one was his first meeting with the parents of his 23-year-old wife, Catherine.
Her father and mother are younger than I am. It was sort of difficult. Her father, who's a plastic surgeon in Baton Rouge, called me and said, "Is it true that you're seeing my daughter, and what are your intentions?" And I said, "How about if I marry her?"
May the Lord bless them and keep them.
63-year-old Hugh Hefner, who a year ago married 26-year-old Playboy cover girl Kimberly Conrad, says his 30 years as a divorcee prepared him for marriage this second time around.
I think that one of the problems with marriage is that people get married too quickly. I wouldn't suggest that everybody wait till they're 62. It took me a long time to find the right woman, but I do think that a person ought to find themselves.
For 81-year-old Buddy Ebsen, marrying 50-year-old wife Dorothy rekindled a passion for living. Inspired by her to take up painting, his work is now shown in galleries. He says their years together have been precious.
It's only grown to be a more important and a more loving and a more, well, it's the reason for a living, really.
Here he is, Kathy Lee's better half, Frank Gifford.
The marriage between 59-year-old sportscaster Frank Gifford and his 36-year-old talk show host wife Kathy Lee is a relationship that both feel is enriched by their age difference.
She keeps life so absolutely fascinating. It's light, it's humorous. She knows all the parameters of my emotions, and she's always right there.
And for Kathy Lee, who's expecting the couple's first child next month, the joys of life with an older man are numerous.
He has been through so much, known so much, experienced so much in this world, and I grow from being near him all the time. I learn so much. It's like really fascinating. And he has great buns. I told you, he's a sweetie.
A sweetie with great buns and great moves. Of course, prior to moving to the announce booth on Monday Night Football, Gifford was a running back with the New York Giants and is a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.